If you live in California and don't want your taxes to go up, well, then you need to call your state senator right now, today. California Democrats are advancing a bill to gut Prop 13 and increase your taxes. We'll give you the latest update on what they're trying to do and how you can join the fight to stop them. I'm Carl DeMaio, chairman of Reform California, and all this week we've been monitoring and alerting the voters of California to the bill that California Democrats introduced to gut Prop 13 and raise taxes across the state. Now, Prop 13 from 1978 is a godsend to all Californians because it requires voters get a chance to vote down tax increases before they're levied. And it limits the rate of growth of your property tax assessment. If we lose Prop 13, if we lose protections for taxpayers, like a 2/3 vote on tax increases, then your taxes are going to go up. Now, there is two bills that we've been fighting that California Democrats have introduced, and I've got some bad news for you. Yesterday, they passed two of the bills. ACA1 would lower the threshold for raising tax increases at the local level from a 2/3 threshold down to just 55%, making it easier for California politicians to raise your taxes at the local level. But they also advanced ACA13, which would gut Prop 13. Even though it's got the same number, does not mean that ACA13 is a good thing. It's actually a bad thing. It amends Prop 13. It basically blocks our California Taxpayer Protection Initiative from restoring Prop 13 protections, requiring honest ballot titles on tax increases going forward, improving the definition of what a fee is, so you're not charged a fee when in fact it's really a tax. So ACA 13 and ACA 1 passed the assembly yesterday with just one vote margin. Now both of those bills go to the California State Senate. We have got to raise our voices now, immediately, calling all of our representatives, particularly the state senators. We have a list of state senators that we particularly want you to focus on. Call and email them, even if you don't live in their district. If you go online to the website reformcalifornia.org, reformcalifornia.org, our top story is this story here. California Democrats move to gut Prop 13 to make it easier to raise your taxes. It gives you a description of ACA 13 and ACA 1. It gives you an update on why the efforts to raise taxes through these two laws are a bad thing. It also gives you 7 tax increases that you'll likely see imposed on you if either of these initiatives go forward. It most importantly gives you a list of state senators, and all of these are Democrats. These are 9 state senators that we believe, if we raise holy hell by calling and inundating their offices with emails and letters are going to take too long, emails and calls to these state senators, we believe we have a fighting chance of blocking this effort to gut Prop 13. State Senator Catherine Blakespear, Senator Marie Alvarado Gill, Senator Ana Caballero, Senator Dave Min, Senator Josh Newman, Senator Susan Eggman, Senator Melissa Hurtado, Senator Steve Glazier, and Senator Richard Roth. All of these state senators basically come from all around the state of California. So chances are you already live in their district, but you probably have a lot of friends and family that do live in their district. And all these politicians want to move up on the food chain. And so you need to let them know that you will never forgive them, never forget if they vote to try to gut Prop 13. We give you their phone numbers. You need to make a call now, immediately, to these offices and say very clearly, vote no on ACA 1, vote no on ACA 13. I'm going to be monitoring your vote. And if you vote for these two things, I'm going to take it out on you at the ballot box. And I'm going to tell all the constituents about how you're trying to raise their taxes. So be very simple in your message. Be very direct. ACA 1, ACA13, vote no on those two bills. Now, we're also at Reform California sending out text messages and doing various other efforts to get voters in these districts, these 9 districts in particular, to contact their representatives. If you can chip in a contribution, please do so right now at reformcalifornia.org. That's reformcalifornia.org. Time is running out. We have until September 14th at midnight to block these 2 bills in the California State Senate. We can do this, but we've got to move very quickly and we have to be forceful about it. So go online, share this story, reformcalifornia.org, chip in a contribution, and make calls to these 9 state senators. Let's stop the constant tax hike madness in the state of California by working to defeat these 2 bills. Until next time, this is Carl DeMaio with Reform California. Thanks for watching. Help us break through the censorship of the liberal media by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.